everybody, welcome to a new week. We are just about to take the dog out for a walk and Chris showed him his lead, so he's wandering around making silly noises. I've just trimmed my fringe. I hope I haven't got too many bits of hair on my face. I think this time last week I was watching Three Daft Monkeys up in one of the green fields. It's just horrendous that Glastonbury Festival is over so quickly. I think what I've been trying to do is just throw myself back into work. Although I did go shopping in Bristol on Friday with Jude, which was nice to have a day out and go shopping, which I haven't done since our London trip. Okay, I'm just going to grab myself a bottle of water and I think we are ready to go. It's a beautiful day and we are off to Stourhead to go for a walk around the woods. Hello. Oh, you look pretty.
Yes, new dress. I got a Glastonbury.
Oh, that's nice.
We sort of match.
We do, sort of. I mean,
there's the new one from Glastonbury too.
Yeah, I bought this at Glastonbury too. Oh. Yeah, I think Chris is bringing his camera, so we're all sort of a bit more dressed up than usual. Well, we're not quite sure where we're going, but it's very pretty, so we're just going to wander around. Look at these trees, proper fairy tale pine trees. Yeah, it's lovely here. Just done some style pictures in that meadow. It was so beautiful we had to go and pop through and take some pictures. Not really. It's all the spiders I keep seeing crawling all over the...
Oh, you can see spiders.
Yeah. There was a footpath on the map. So we found it. This is the pier that Chris is after. I'm exhausted and I'm not in the footwear for climbing through woodland with no path, but it does look very pretty. Well, we think we found a footpath to get out of here, which is a bit of a relief because I wasn't enjoying the thought of going up the hill the other side through basically what was really dense woodland and lots of insects and spiders crawling all over the floor. It's beautiful here, isn't it? It's so pretty. Look at the pond from this side as well. That's really lovely. So I think we've definitely found a good Instagram spot. And quite possibly, now we found that there is a path to get there, possibly a Threads of a Fairy Tale photo shoot location. Yeah, we're just making our way out now and then our tumblies are rumbling. I think we're getting a takeaway to celebrate. Jude got 3 distinctions. And we're very proud of all the hard work she's put into her college course and we're glad that she's got the results that she wanted, so we're just getting a takeaway to celebrate. I am really not wearing the right footwear for this walk. We've changed our minds. We're not going to be going back there to do any more pictures. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's quite a hill. We've almost made it. And there's Alfred's Tower just beyond.
We're at the top, aren't we?
No, we're not. Hello everybody, it's Monday, back to work. I just thought I'd fill you in on what I've been doing for the last week since Glastonbury Festival sadly finished. Well, I finished this dress, part of the Pastel Goth collection. So obviously I've been filming how I made that and that'll be a new video soon. And what else have I been doing? I've been editing the video that I took at Glastonbury Festival. So by now you've probably seen that and I'm sorry for it being late. It's currently uploading right now and will be going up this evening. I had hours and hours of footage as you can imagine and it took me a very long time to edit that down and I'm afraid it's still quite a long video, so I hope you don't mind about that, but I kind of wanted to do it as a record for myself because Glastonbury Festival has just been one of our major events in our lives as a family since forever. The first one I went to was in 1995 when I was pregnant with Rain, and they've been to almost everyone since. They have had a couple of years when we left them with grandparents, but they've pretty much enjoyed it all their lives as well. So I wanted it to be like a family video to look back on as well as a weekly vlog. So I hope you don't mind that that one was a bit longer than usual. And I haven't done many other videos in between the vlogs lately because I've just been working really hard on Threads of a Fairy Tale and working out the new logos. Oh, I'll show you some of the designs I've been coming up with. So these are the sort of sketches I've done, trying to figure out what it is I want in the end. And I've sort of finished upon something similar to that. That's just planning the new business card. Final design for the business card will be something like that. But yeah, unfortunately Chris has been really busy with his work, so he hasn't had a lot of time to help me out with this sort of thing. I do rely on him for technical stuff like that. I'm very lucky that I've got him to help me out with these things. Oh, I mentioned we were having a takeaway after our walk yesterday, which we did have. We had a McDonald's, and so later on me and the kids are going to be doing some exercise to make up for it because it was quite an indulgent one, I have to say. And I'm rambling now. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello again everyone. I had planned on doing like a little time lapse of our exercise session, but we went out in the garden and it was a very hot evening. We didn't have many clothes on and we decided that was best not to put on YouTube after all. So I've realised actually there's not a lot happening in this video. Probably for the best. You probably need a short one after last week's really long Glastonbury Festival video. But anyway, I thought I'd take you around the day. Sorry about the traffic noise. I have to have the window open. It's so hot today and unfortunately I do live on a main road. I'm having a no makeup day today, so I might look a bit washed out and pale because my skin just came out in masses of spots after Glastonbury Festival. I think it was, I know it's a pretty dirty place, but I have the advantage of being able to come home and have a good old wash in the evening. So I think it was actually down to the fact that I used a completely different moisturiser that I've not tried before because it had a factor 50 SPF. And I don't think it did my skin much good after all, which is a shame because I did need to find a moisturiser with a good sun protection in it. Anyway, so today is the day I've been waiting for. The weather is good and I'm not manically busy doing other stuff, so I'm going to wash the Indian clothing hand washing stuff that I don't know, it was a while ago now. I did a haul video with all the new fabrics that I bought, and finally I'm getting the chance to sit outside in the garden and hand wash it all. So I'll do a little time lapse of that. Well, I've got my little setup all ready. I've got this cheap beach umbrella that we bought from Argos just the other day. Really handy for when you want shade around the garden. Our garden is totally south facing. At this time of year there is never any shade at all. So I've sort of set up myself in this little patch of shade, and down here I've got my two tubs. This one filling up is going to be for washing. This one's going to be for rinsing. There's all the clothes that need to be washed, and we're right near the washing line. Pausing for a minute to change the water because this is now what it looks like. That yummy colour. That's the rinsing bowl. Yeah, I don't think that's really water that you can wash clothes in anymore. I've had a few loads of these Indian clothes now and I'm aware that they're not colour fast. So I keep the water that I wash it in and chuck a load of white clothes or fabric in, and it dyes it really nice, beautiful colours that you can't often find. Look at this aeroplane. This is what's making the racket. Right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you can't get those colours from any other dye you can buy, so it's worth doing. And in the past I've got some beautiful like shades of pink and lilac, so I'm going to give it another go now. Okay, I've got to talk quickly because I've only got probably a couple of seconds before the next lorry comes past and you won't be able to hear me. So I'm just going to say this is the end of the vlog and I hope you enjoyed watching. So to round up the day, I've got all the Indian clothing washed. There's a couple of things that aren't quite dry. It's 8:45 in the evening. I'm hoping this breeze that's picked up is going to dry that before bedtime. And I've done what I said I was going to do. I've cut some pieces of pure silk and some organic cotton gauze and chucked that in the buckets with the water that I used to wash the fabric in earlier. And so far those pink buckets are looking really promising. I'm not so sure about the one that's gone a bit sort of brown, but I think it might be useful in something steampunk, and I'm planning on doing a steampunk collection towards the end of the year, so that will be useful for that. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye now before I start rambling, and thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here please hit that subscribe button below because it would be lovely to see you again. Alright, thanks for watching, bye.